Hey there, just buffing out my railing, and then when you buff out, it's fine. This is after first coat. When you buff it out, you're gonna find a lot of imperfections, and actually before the buffing, you can already see them because this is a high gloss enamel. And you know, you're gonna notice a lot of imperfections. Let me get this light. You're gonna notice a lot of problems. See, there's chunks out of it. There's things that are not straight. So this is a great opportunity, even though it looked like crap, first coat, to make it perfect. So I'm taking my fine. There we go. Let's see. There we go. She's a butt. And since this is the cherry on the Sunday that I think I'm going to treat myself today too. There we go. Now I have a wet rag because I tried a dust brush, and to be honest with you, I've actually used a dust brush and a tack cloth, and the wet rag works better for me. And just rinse it out. So it's drying right now. You don't want to skim while it's, I'm going to use my shirt to dry it. Okay. Now it's dry. You don't want to adhere anything to water. I'm using a razor blade. Be careful if you use one. I have a lot of experience, so I use one. See, I don't want really, I kind of want to see the grains too at the same time. So I'll sand it to where I can see the grains, and then I'll stop. Because I don't want to make it look too artificial, like too fillerish. I hate that. But I want some grains to pop out. I used yellow dye in here because I'm also painting white enamel, and when you put dye in, you can find the work you've done already. Okay, that's good. Like I said, this might get a third one. But I want more the residue of the filler to cling onto this than the actual filling itself, because I don't want the thing to fail, like chip off or break off and come off, and if it's a thin amount, it won't. See all my brush marks? They really show up. You think you're a straight brusher till you start to skim it, and you really see what your lines look like. You know, mine are pretty straight, but they're still like not perfect. On this round, I'm like, you're trying to be like Tiger Woods. You're trying to get it a hole in one. See, and don't worry about, oh my gosh, he's putting too much on. No, what I'm doing is this. Now, let me explain to you. I'm filling it in, I'm shaping it in. 80% of this I'm taking off, but I'm using a fine sandpaper. So most of it, like I said, is coming off, so I don't really have to worry about heavy coverage. I mean, I don't want it heavy. Don't get me wrong, I don't want it heavy, but I want it on there, but I'm gonna sand it off. That's not gonna be a problem. Too much will not be a problem. There we go. Well, this is kind of what I'm doing. I'm skimming the whole thing. I'm going to buff it out, and then it's going to get its final coat. Hopefully, it depends on this filler. Another thing why I don't want it on thick is because I don't want it to flash. So I'm trying to fill in the voids. I might even have to go, because the way I'm doing this, excuse me, I'm losing the camera. I might have to go 3 coats on just these 2. So I want to get this coat on as soon as possible so I know what's going on and I know how much time it's going to take. Because if I could tell right away when I put this first coat on, or second coat on, if it's looking funky, like granulated, you know, a little bit, like I have to see the sheen. I'm going after chocolate covered, dipped in chocolate kind of look, and we will see how that turns out. My next video will be the how to paint the railing and the post, and then we'll go back. Thank you.